Welcome. I want to share with you a variation of sun salutation done lying on your back. To begin, lie on your back. So first, just start off in Shavasana, lying on your back and allow the body to be relaxed. If your feet and hips naturally externally rotate, allow them to do so. If they naturally internally rotate, allow them to do so. Allow the shoulder blades to rest comfortably behind you with your palms face up. Just take a few deep breaths in and out. As you breathe in and out, notice the parts of your body that are resting on the ground. And maybe even notice the difference between the way the right side of your body and the left side of your body rest or touch the ground. Now notice the parts of the back side of your body that do not touch the ground. For example, perhaps the back of your ankles, the back of your knees, your low back, the back of your neck, the backs of your fingers. Just scan the back side of your body and notice the parts of your body that are not touching the ground. To begin in Tadasana, engage your feet. So to do that, feet in alignment with your hips. Flex your feet so that the toes point towards the ceiling. And flex your feet strongly that you feel your thighs engage and your heels come up off the ground slightly. Gently squeeze your inner thighs together. They may not be touching, but the engagement of your legs is very strong now. From here, take your attention to your low back. Feel the arc and the space there. Press that down. You may need to scoop the pelvis in order to do that. Pressing the low back down, also press the ribs, the back of your ribs into the floor. When we reach our arms up over our head, there's a tendency to let the back sway and arc like this. During this practice, avoid that urge of allowing the low back to sway and arc when you reach your arms up over your head, and keep pressing the low back and low ribs into the ground. Begin by inhale, sweep your arms out and up, reaching, extending, keeping the low back pressing, the ribs pressing, and your legs engaged. Take a deep breath in, and then exhale. Take your arms out in front, reach, slowly roll your spine up, avoiding the urge to use momentum to come all the way up and forward into your seated forward fold. Inhale, rise up, keeping your arms by your ears, reach and extend, flex your feet, engage your thighs so much your heels come off the ground, and try to arc the spine as much as you can. Exhale into your forward fold. And then inhale, rise up, reach the arms forward as you slowly, one vertebra at a time, lower the spine back to the floor. Coming into our lunge, first hug your left knee into your chest. Keeping the foot flexed and both legs active. Take a deep breath in and out. Then take your knee at a 90 degree and reach for your foot with your left hand. So we're in our lunge here, a supine or half happy baby. What we're doing here is going to press your left foot into your hand and pull down with your left hand into your foot. So there's active resistance here. You're pressing out through your right, toes pointing towards the ceiling. Now inhale, sweep the right arm up overhead, reach and extend from the fingertips to the right heel. as you actively press the low back and low ribs into the ground. Take deep breaths in and out. Slowly hug the knee back in as you lower the arm and switch sides. Hugging the right knee into your chest. Both feet flexed and both legs active. Take a deep breath in and out. Then take the right knee into a 90-degree angle, reaching for the top of your foot. Actively press down with your arm as you actively push up with your foot. Your left leg's engaged and you're pressing out through your heel. As you inhale, the left arm up, reaching the fingertips up and behind you as you press down with your left leg. Deep breaths in and out, keeping the low back pressing into the floor. Strong leg, active legs. Slowly hug in the knee to the chest as you lower the left arm down and bring both feet into your chest. Deep breath in, exhale, slowly extend. Extend the legs, lift the head and chest. Again, press the low back down. If this is too hard for you, this is our plank pose. What you do is you bend your knees or keep the legs straight and kind of come up here. But for today, for our plank pose, we either keep your knees bent or straight legs. Low. 5 strong Bhastrika breaths in and out through the nose. Release the legs, release the arms. Inhale, sweep the arms up, bend the elbows, take your hands behind your head. From here, point your toes, scoop your pelvis. Now, press your elbows into the floor and press your head into the floor as you lift your heart. So you're pressing the back of your head and elbows into the ground, scooping the pelvis, squeezing the glutes, pointing your toes, and lifting the heart. Deep breaths in and out. This is like your cobra pose. Now, exhale, come down. Moving into our down dog. 2 variations you could do here. One is lifting the legs and lifting the arms here. So it's kind of like boat pose. Stretch pose. Or you can come all the way up into a full boat pose. Here, arms holding the legs, toes on the ground, or lifting the legs, or straightening the legs. Or you could use your arms out to the side, overhead, out in front. Any variation you would like. This is your down dog. The main thing to consider is to not roll back onto your tailbone into a rounded spine. So it's better to have the lift, the arc of the spine sitting up on your sits bones and have your feet on the ground or just barely off the ground, than to have your feet high up, but you're rolling onto your low back and tailbone, okay? So coming up into your boat pose, AKA upside down, down dog. Coming back down, roll the spine down 1 vertebra at a time. Inhale, reach, extend. Exhale, forward fold. Roll the spine up, avoid momentum. Using your core strength. Reach for those toes. Inhale, lift up into your halfway or stack pose. Flex your feet so strong the heels lift. Squeeze your legs together. Lift and extend the spine, the head, and the fingers. Exhale into your forward fold. Take a deep breath in as you lift. Arms out in front. Exhale as you slowly lower 1 vertebra at a time. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Legs stay engaged. Press your low back and low ribs to the ground. And then exhale, circle sweep the arms down. And release, relax. Notice how your body rests on the ground now. Between the right and the left side. Notice the parts of the body that are touching or resting on the ground. And notice the parts of the body, the back side of the body, that are not touching the ground. Let your breath fill the space of your body with each inhalation. And allow your entire body and nervous system to let go and release with each exhalation. Slowly bend your knees. Hug your knees into your chest as you rock and roll up to seated. Thank you. Namaste.